Welcome back to Best Futuristic Gadgets. The robot revolution isn't coming, it's already here. A humanoid that helps around your home, a giant mecha robot built for heavy-duty tasks, a robotic horse that conquers terrain humans can't, and a security robot that patrols on its own. These aren't prototypes from a sci-fi movie, they're real robots built to transform the way we live, work, and explore. Here are 10 incredible robots that are changing the world. Let's get started. Number 1. Every robot before this one chose a body plan, bipedal or quadrupedal, humanoid or animal. The Robotics Centaur chose both. This is the world's first Centaur robot, a quadrupedal lower body providing the stability, speed, and terrain capability of a four-legged platform combined with a fully articulated humanoid upper body with arms and hands capable of meaningful manipulation tasks. The combination produces a robot that can move like a quadruped and work like a humanoid simultaneously. The engineering challenge of coordinating 8 limbs across 2 fundamentally different locomotion systems is exactly as difficult as it sounds, and Robotics solved it with a control architecture that treats the full body as a unified system rather than 2 platforms bolted together. The Centaur covers ground at quadruped speed, dramatically faster than bipedal robots, while maintaining the upper body stability required for precision arm tasks in motion. Carry heavy loads across terrain, operate tools while moving, perform physical work at a pace no humanoid platform achieves. Mythology imagined the Centaur for thousands of years. Robotics built one, and it works. Number 2. You've seen robot dogs. You've seen humanoids taking careful steps in controlled environments. You have not seen anything like the Unitree Robotics GD01. This is a full-scale, pilotable mecha robot, and the word mecha is not being used loosely. The GD01 is a vehicle-scale robot that a human operator controls from inside or remotely, moving with a fluidity and physical presence that makes every other robot you've seen look like a proof of concept somebody forgot to finish. The locomotion system is extraordinary. Articulated legs with dynamic balance control that handles uneven terrain, inclines, and real-world surfaces with a biological-looking stability that the mechanical engineering behind it makes feel impossible. It doesn't lumber, it moves with deliberate, coordinated intention. Remote operation with camera-based spatial feedback gives the operator full environmental awareness, a presence experience that approaches being inside the machine for tasks that humans physically cannot perform safely. Industrial applications, entertainment, emergency response, large-scale physical tasks that exceed human capability. Science fiction had giant mecha robots for generations. Unitree built one that actually works, and it changes what large-scale robotics means. Number 3. Horses were humanity's greatest transportation and work partner for millennia. The Deep Robotics horse is what that partnership looks like in the age of robotics. Deep Robotics built their reputation on quadrupedal platforms that go where other robots can't, and the robot horse represents the culmination of that expertise in a platform scaled for the load-carrying and terrain traversal tasks that made the horse irreplaceable for so long. The gate system is Deep's most refined, a locomotion algorithm that produces the fluid, adaptive movement that makes the robot horse look genuinely alive as it navigates obstacles, adjusts to surface changes, and maintains stability under payload roads that would challenge a conventional wheeled platform. Horses went where roads didn't. The Deep Robotics robot horse continues that tradition with considerably better maintenance requirements. Number 4. Full-size humanoid robots have impressed in demonstrations for years. The MagicBot X1 is impressive in the environments that actually matter. Magic Lab's all-new generation humanoid platform is built around real-world capability, not the controlled environment performance that looks good in a product video, but the adaptive, unscripted competence required in spaces humans actually inhabit. The X1 moves through unstructured environments with the dynamic balance and obstacle navigation that earlier platforms required controlled conditions to achieve. The manipulation system provides dexterous, task-meaningful capability across varied object types and interaction scenarios. Onboard AI processes its environment continuously, building understanding rather than executing pre-scripted motion sequences, enabling the contextual response that makes a robot genuinely useful rather than impressively limited. Humanoid robots have been arriving at usefulness for years. The MagicBot X1 stepped across that threshold. Number 5. Power and compactness have always been competing demands in robotics. The Unitree As2-W refused the trade-off. This is Unitree's wheeled leg hybrid platform, combining the speed and efficiency of wheeled locomotion on flat surfaces with the terrain adaptability of legged movement when the surface requires it. The AS2W transitions between modes dynamically, always using the most efficient locomotion method for its current environment. The arm system is the extraordinary element, actuator-driven manipulation capability that delivers force output and precision in combination that wheeled robot platforms don't typically achieve. The AS2W can navigate to a location with wheeled efficiency and execute demanding physical tasks with the arm strength of a platform built for manipulation. Compact enough for indoor environments, powerful enough for industrial tasks, fast enough for time-sensitive operations. Unitree called it a pioneer, a platform establishing what the wheeled leg hybrid category becomes when the engineering behind it is serious. The AS2W is that argument made in hardware. Number 6. Every humanoid robot looks impressive until it tries to live in your house. The 1X Neo Gamma was designed to actually pass that test. 1X's approach is fundamentally different from the broader humanoid field. Instead of chasing dramatic single-task capabilities, they obsessed over the unglamorous reality of home environments. Narrow hallways, cluttered floors, low lighting, unpredictable layouts that change every day. The Neo Gamma navigates all of it with a smoothness that feels less like a robot moving through a home and more like something that lives there. The AI foundation learns each environment it operates in. The specific home becomes more navigable with every session, not just homes in general. Designed for genuine daily assistance, carrying items, organizing spaces, supporting elderly or mobility-limited family members with the physical tasks that make a real difference to real people. Impressive in a lab is the minimum requirement. The Neo Gamma is impressive in your kitchen, and that's the harder problem. Number 7. Home service robots have been promising to arrive for decades. The futuring robot F2 actually arrived. This is a new generation home service robot built around spatial intelligence that goes beyond obstacle avoidance. The F2 understands the rooms it operates in. It maps your layout, learns the context of different spaces, and moves through your home with environmental awareness that makes it genuinely useful rather than an impressive device that requires careful management. The service arm is where the F2 earns its place permanently, dexterous enough to pick objects up off the floor, deliver items between rooms, and assist with physical tasks that require a capable hand and a mobile platform, not a demonstration arm, a working one. Voice interaction is completely natural. Tell it what you need in plain language. It determines the execution. No command syntax, no app navigation required. Clean design, considered aesthetics, a robot that looks like it belongs in a living space. Home service robots were always coming. The F2 stopped coming and started doing. Number 8. Robot dogs have existed for years. The problem is they've always moved like robots pretending to be dogs. The Xiaomi CyberDog 2 moves like a dog. The second generation of Xiaomi's quadruped platform achieved the mechanical biology that the first generation reached for, a gait system refined to the point where the CyberDog 2 navigates stairs, recovers from stumbles, and handles uneven terrain with the instinctive, self-correcting fluidity of an actual animal. 11 high-precision servo motors coordinate through an onboard AI that processes environmental data and adjusts movement in real time, not executing pre-programmed motion sequences, but dynamically responding to what the terrain and situation actually require. Sensor Suite builds a continuous model of its surroundings, cameras, LiDAR, ultrasonic sensors working together. It recognizes faces, it follows its owner, it responds to commands with the physical expressiveness that makes interaction feel like being followed by something that chose to be there. Open development platform for robotics engineers who want a capable quadruped to build on. Robot dogs have been trying to feel real for decades. The CyberDog 2 is the first one that does. Number 9. Security patrols cover a perimeter on a schedule. The Asento Guard 2.0 covers it continuously and never calls in sick. This is a next-generation security robot designed for autonomous perimeter patrol, a wheeled leg platform that navigates complex outdoor environments, monitors for intrusion and anomalies, and responds to security events faster than human response times allow, while maintaining coverage that human patrol schedules physically can't sustain. The sensor suite is comprehensive. Thermal imaging, visible light cameras, audio detection, and environmental monitoring that builds a complete picture of the patrol environment and flags deviations from normal conditions in real time. The wheeled leg design handles the terrain variety of real security environments, paved areas, gravel, grass, ramps, and the mixed surfaces that outdoor facilities actually present, without the speed limitations of pure-legged platforms or the terrain limitations of pure wheeled ones. Remote operator oversight with autonomous patrol capability. The Ascento Guard 2.0 handles routine coverage and escalates to human operators when situations require judgment or intervention. Security used to stop when the shift ended. The Ascento Guard 2.0 doesn't have shifts. Number 10. Most robots are built for one category of task and struggle visibly the moment you ask for anything outside it. The Genesis Eno was built to have no such category. General purpose is a term that gets used loosely in robotics. Eno earns it, a platform designed from the ground up to handle the full breadth of physical tasks that real environments actually involve. Not a curated list of demo-friendly capabilities, but genuine, broad physical competence across varied situations it hasn't been specifically trained for. The AI reasoning layer is what makes that possible. Eno understands goals, not just commands. Give it an objective and it determines the physical steps required to achieve it, the contextual understanding that makes interaction feel like delegation rather than programming. Continuous over-the-air learning means the Eno you have in 6 months is meaningfully more capable than the one you started with. Every deployment contributing to a platform that improves with real-world experience. Specialized robots do one thing well. Genesis Eno does everything well enough to matter, and that is a fundamentally different and more useful thing. Thanks for watching Best Futuristic Gadgets. Subscribe and stay upgraded.